As long as we're all in agreement.
I am Iron Man.
Maximus Decimus Meridius. And that reveals that we are the Walking Dead.
Alright, man. Top 10 TV shows. This is a podcast about movies and TVs and actors and everything related to that. It's kind of weird that we haven't done this list yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what's your top 10 shows? Doesn't have to be in order, or you can number it, whatever you like.
You start.
Okay.
You start.
All right. I'll give you my 10. Or, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you my 10. No particular order. Besides the first one, Smallville. That is my favorite show.
Of course.
I think you know that already.
Yeah.
But I think that's a show I started to watch from like a little kid. So it's like nostalgia, my favorite character, and it has that like teen drama like vibe from the early 2000s. So that's number one for me.
Great origin story.
The Sopranos, 2006 HBO classics.
A lot of people will be on your side with that one.
That's a great show. One Tree Hill. Some people
Big
might be
pick.
making fun of me about that show, but
Big pick.
that's a good show. That has a great story.
You definitely went into the vault. You definitely went into the vault.
Top Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top 10 is...
Yeah, look, that's my type of genre. I love crime / crime, true crime shows, drug kingpins. Like, that was a good show. Like,
Yeah.
that had everything that I wanted. Good acting, good action, kept you entertained. Law and Order, specifically SVU, Special Victim Unit, and Organized Crime.
Okay.
I know that's a top, like, that's like one of those shows that like people just kind of watch, like, you know, when the TV's on, or like they're in the doctor's office, it's playing on like a TV or whatever. But
a lot of actors big breaks on Law and Order.
A lot.
And CSI and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely like
But especially Law and Order, yeah.
for sure. It's a great show, and Organized Crime is going right now. It's a spin-off from Law and Order with the main guy,
The guy who was in the original.
Detective Stabler, the GOAT. That guy's Batman.
Yeah, my mom loves that show.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I had to put a sitcom in it.
Okay.
That is one of those TV shows you can watch it a million times.
Yeah.
You're not gonna ever be like, the show sucks, or no matter what you think about Will Smith right now or any other characters.
He's made a comeback a little bit at least.
Okay. The Simpsons.
Okay.
I was debating between Simpsons and Family Guy, but I think I'm leaning towards Simpsons because, again, amazing storylines from their Halloween episodes to their Star Wars episodes to like their Christmas episodes. All these like childhood classic, like The Simpsons now is not that great, but it's been on for like 35 seasons. Like, come on.
Something I wasn't allowed to watch, man. I didn't really get into those shows like Simpson, Futurama, Family Guy, stuff like that.
The Simpsons is more family friendly compared to like Family Guy and South Park.
South Park's crazy.
Those shows are terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in terms of watching it with your family.
Robot Chicken.
No, that one was just like,
that was insane. Like, they put it on at night and they put a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Like,
I used to watch all those
the kids
shows
go
too,
see.
but like I used to watch The Simpsons with my family, and like the stories were actually good. Like a lot of these shows they're more humor based, like slapstick comedy. Like, not a lot of stories going on, especially like South Park and Robot. It's a lot of satire too, right?
Yeah.
So The Simpsons actually had good storylines.
I watched one episode of Robot Chicken back then. I had to sneak it, bro. One time after school, it was Batman and Robin chasing Mario and Luigi. And then Batman and Robin killed Mario. And then Luigi gets cheesed. You killed my brother. You motherfucker. He just goes mad.
It's crazy.
Oh man,
You know what was so ripped about that show? Like, you'd be watching, like, the way, if you guys aren't familiar with Robot Chicken, I don't know if it's still on air, but it's just a parody of like established characters. So you'll see like Mario, Batman, Santa Claus, even like other characters like The Simpsons, like all doing like very, very freaky, funny things. And it's like it goes clip by clip, so it's not like a story that has a linear like or I guess structure or whatever. But yeah, I remember one late last night, or not last night, or late at night. I was watching the show when I wasn't allowed to, obviously, and they just cut the scene, and it's like a robot humping a washing machine. Like that was just like the running gag. For, like,
yeah.
Like that's you know how like Family Guy has like Peter versus the chicken. Yeah. This is just like
some
the
stuff
robot
I do know a little bit.
humping the washing machine.
Yeah,
like that was the
crazy.
running gag, and I'm like, okay, this is just crazy. But the Chappelle Show.
Okay.
That's also
Valid.
another like hilarious show. Classic skits. Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch. I don't know if you watch it, but that was
a little bit before
your time.
Yeah.
I'm not that much older than you, man.
No, you're not still, but for some reason that's just something that wasn't on my radar until like way after the Chappelle Show.
I mean,
when it came to sitcoms like the Steve Harvey Show, Fresh Prince, like even like all that and stuff like that, like you know what I mean. But I don't know, Chappelle Show. I've never really
it aired on Comedy Central.
Tapped into that one.
So I don't know. I never had cable since like 2009.
Yeah.
Even though it got canceled way before that, but there's a lot of things I missed out on too. But I'm gonna end my list at How I Met Your Mother.
Wow, this is very surprising.
Yeah. Smallville, The Sopranos, One Tree Hill, Top Boy, Law and Order, SVU, and Organized Crime, Fresh Prince, The Simpsons, Chappelle Show, and How I Met Your Mother.
I think two very different lists. We have two things on there that's the same.
I like what I like.
I rate it, man. A lot of yours is throwbacks too. I've noticed.
Yeah,
a lot of them are
100%.
throwbacks.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia bait. Top 10 shows for me. This is not in order, but definitely my favorite show of all time. Avatar: The Last Airbender. The only show, I believe, on Rotten Tomatoes with 100% score. Every season has 100% score.
The entire show.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Second for me, and this is not in order, but second for me, Flashpoint, a show filmed and that took place in Toronto. Listen, as somebody who has a lot of throwbacks in there, don't try to judge me on my one throwback. My one throwback. Flashpoint, yeah. It was a great show. Right? It was a great show. And if you watch that show, you would agree that it has one of the best series finales of all time. It was a two-parter. It was amazing. And it's not just a cop show, okay? The premise of this show is it's like a fake SWAT type of thing where they use talking before they will go in and shoot a man in the head. You know what I mean? But these guys, like, everything was based in Toronto, bro. If they're filming at York University, you know what I mean? They'll be like, hey, we're going to Dundas in this. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything was like rooted in everything we know, the places, the people, and all that stuff. But it wasn't just a cop show. It had a linear story. It had one team that they focused on. Everybody had character development. It wasn't just like, it's baddie of the week type of thing. They would have that though. Yeah. But then after a few seasons too, it started to really get deep into their stories and all that. Great show. I loved it.
I think you would like Law and Order Toronto. I don't know if you've watched it. I've heard it's pretty trash, but like not because it's in Toronto. It's just like the story's pretty cheeks. But
I don't like cop shows, but certain ones do it well. Like Chicago PD, for a while they've been going on now. So I don't watch anymore, but for a while they've been doing very well with building on the characters.
Law and Order.
Yeah, Dick Wolf. Yeah, that guy has his hands in everything. Super. After that, I got Smallville. We both have that on the list. Another thing we both have on the list: Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Goated show. I then have The Walking Dead. This show, I'm going to tell everybody, it has 11 seasons, but stop after 9. In the middle of 9, you're going to know when to stop. But for me, that's when the show really like stops, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I know two people.
The exit of a certain character that I'm not going to say if people want to get into it. We are going to start a watch series very soon, and The Walking Dead is going to be the first thing we watch because he hasn't watched it before. It's going to be great.
I know 3 people who are obsessed with that show. You, your brother, and my one friend.
Yeah.
That he's been requesting to
great
watch.
Show.
For us to talk about it. So we're going to do that watch series.
It had some of the craziest writing. Like, it's just, after a while, it gets a bit redundant, but if you stick through it and you make it till Negan, it's worth it. It's actually really worth it. But yeah, after season 9, you don't need to continue. After that, I got Game of Thrones. I think a lot of people would have this on their list, even though the last season was kind of choppy and the last few episodes weren't really going in the direction we all thought it would, I would still say it's one of the greatest shows of all time. I found myself waking up every morning like just to watch this show when I started it. You know what I mean? I started it on the last season when it was airing. The last season, they took their break. I binged it, and then I watched the rest of the season 8 with everybody else. But yeah, and they remastered it now, and I rewatched it.
Already?
They remastered it because a lot of people are saying it's so dark. Like the ending is just so dark. So now they remastered it, and it looks a bit brighter, and it's like, I don't hate it. You know what I mean? Certain plot points, could have gone better, but still a great show. Next, I got Justice League / Justice League Unlimited.
Phenomenal.
I don't even need to say anything about that show. That's an animated show, and it was absolutely amazing. It really brought me into the DC world when I was younger. A lot of these characters. Another great series
Part
finale.
Of the big overall universe as well, too.
Yeah.
Kind of one of the first,
Yep.
I guess, shows or things to do that.
And all those voice actors. Michael Rosenbaum, Lex from Smallville, playing the Flash. Obviously, Kevin Conroy, the late great Kevin Conroy, playing Batman.
The GOAT.
Greatest voice actor for Batman.
I want them to AI his voice. That's the only exception.
Yeah, his voice is hands down the best. And then I got Arcane. A little dark horse. I actually watched it at the beginning of this year, like I was telling you about.
That's top 10 of all time?
Top 10. It was a really amazing show. I absolutely loved it. I watched it in January. It was crazy. It was crazy. Now, like this top 10 list, some stuff can change. I would say if there's one thing that can change first, it would probably be Arcane.
Okay.
But for now, it is in the top 10.
What would you change?
Last but not least, Attack on Titan. Now, I got a big gripe with this one. For the people who watched it, I think you know what it is because a lot of people either love it or hate it. What the main character did at the end, Eren Yeager, I think it was so stupid. Even though it had to have happened, I think I don't know, man. I don't want to say too much just in case you do want to watch it. But I'm so torn. It is one of the worst main characters I've ever seen, but the show is so
worse
good.
than Mark in Invincible.
1,000%.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
This guy Eren Yeager had to be saved every season of the show. Anyways, you want me to give a few honorable mentions? I have 5 honorable mentions.
5 honorable mentions. Give me 2, man.
This is people who could have been in it, but it couldn't have.
Give me 2.
Succession, Yellowstone, Power, Stranger Things, Invincible. Those shows are great. They didn't make top 10. There you go.
Okay, that's fair. Honestly, I love. You know what's funny? I love a lot of those shows too, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing really, as of late, has been able to break my top 10. I think I like older TV shows more than new ones. Besides Top Boy, I think Top Boy and Organized Crime are the only 2, I guess, recent shows that are on here. You can't really count The Simpsons, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I might even change Yellowstone for Arcane. I'm not. I really loved Yellowstone. But another show that
had a stinker of a last season. But
that's because of COVID and the writer's strike. A lot of projects got messed up because of that.
You can't say COVID and writer's strike.
It was because Kevin Costner and Taylor Sheridan.
Kevin Conroy.
It was something along the lines of they had a deal, but Kevin Costner also wanted to build up his own Western stuff that he's doing.
He wanted to get out of the show.
Yeah, but because of COVID, everything got pushed back, which means his own plans have to get pushed back.
But when did that show air?
Allegedly.
The last season just got, they just did the last season not that long ago. So, I think...
And it took so long.
I don't know what the business deal was.
It was last year, actually.
Yeah,
2024 is when it ended.
It was pretty recent, and it was a huge letdown. You're acting like the show ended on a season finale. It ended on a mid-season break, and they brought it back the worst way possible. And I'm gonna put spoilers. What's his name? Kevin Costner. His character dies.
Yeah.
That is the craziest. I don't know. Would I have rather a recast? Can you even recast Kevin Costner? I don't think so. But at that point, the show was just not the same. Mm-hmm. The show is about nothing, but it's about something. Yeah, it's about his land. It's about the.
He should have came back, man.
He should have just came back. They should have just given him a blank check and told him to hop back on the saddle, right? But no, I'm not gonna lie. I can't really put that even on my top 20 shows. And I used to really advocate for that show. Anyone who knows me knows I've been
Yellowstone, yeah.
talking a lot
100%.
of nonsense about, it's the greatest show, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, all right.